Thank you, Lars Concola, and I'm pleased to see that the two ministers are here, and thanks for staying on. I'm calling this evening for an investigation of why there is a non-reporting of incidents still happening in UHL despite the continuation of calls being made to stop the practice. Staff are unable to put on Q-pulse as it immediately triggers a response from management as to the origin of where the incident came from, instead of dealing with a proper and professional manner in what is supposed to be done. Ministers, it's not my first time bringing up this. I know you've been down and I've met you down there the last that you were announcing the new unit. We see here tonight that there was Waterford Hospital, the management were praised for the work that they're carrying out there. It's heavy-hearted that I have to come up here and talk about UHL in Limerick. It sits to me very heavy-heartedly. I know an awful lot of the medical staff that are in there, that are in desperation of what they see happening to the hospital that they work in. People that have been there for a number of years working there, caring for the people there, are now leaving their positions. And if you looked at the rollover of staff in the emergency services, it will show for yourself what is happening there. People that have been in emergency services for 5 and 10 years are now leaving it because they feel that they cannot stay there any longer because it's affecting their own health, their family's health, because they're coming home worn down and feel that they haven't done enough to protect the people that are in there. So the recruitment of staff is one thing, Minister, but the retainment of the staff that was there for years, that wanted to stay there, that have left because they have no faith in the management that's in the hospital. We saw what happened in England when independent investigations were done outside of the hospital structure, which is HSE here. So independent investigations that do not have HSE past or present staff on the investigation boards, it highlighted in England and prosecutions were brought. The same thing needs to happen in UHL Limerick. I spoke of one case here already, and it was of Jessica Sheedy, an 18-year-old girl that died in UHL. That investigation is gone on for more than 3 years into the death of Jessica. There has been parts of the report that have been changed 4 and 5 times, and they still haven't got to the real facts for the family. Now, the family, in the name of Jessica, want to make sure that no other family will go through what they've gone through. They want it to be learned from. They want mistakes, if they were made, to be rectified, to make sure for the protection of the next people that go through the hospital, for the protection of the staff. If a staff member feels that they can't go in and put something on Q-Pulse because management target them for putting it on Q-Pulse in the first place, how is anyone going to learn? In your position, and both of you, I am asking you, please, I will be the first to stand up and praise anyone that can come and help the hospital in UHL. Fix the management structure that's there. I had a woman last week cut her leg. She contacted the GP wasn't working, contacted the Shannon doctor. Shannon doctor says, we're not open. Contacted the hospital, they said they'll send out an ambulance. They sent out an ambulance and brought her in. She had cut her leg, fell, cut her leg, woman in her 70s. There was no on-night doctor on to see her. She sat in the waiting room with her son. First her daughter, then her son came in. 4 o'clock in the morning, the son got mad and he said, will you do something? A trainee doctor came down and asked, could he take a picture of her leg? They had to send it to a senior doctor as he was only a trainee doctor. There was no doctor on call that night, but a trainee. That's not fair to the trainee, it's not fair to the staff, and it's not fair to the people that go in there. So ministers, please, I am absolutely begging you, please investigate into the management structure, and I'll be the first person to praise if you can help save a life and help the staff there to help them report the incidents, and they will be looked at properly and save lives. Thank you.